start from the known to the unknown. So why don't we do something that will encourage business amongst ourselves? Because the chamber is across all over the country, and learning from the Asians, if in the Middle East, if you are looking for business, they will look for their own first, wherever they are. If there's anything they need, they will rather look among themselves. If you see any of them coming to you, it's because what they want cannot be found among themselves. So we see that wherever they set up, they flourish. And this is the spirit behind this local internal B2B, so that amongst ourselves, we are in almost all the regions in Ghana. And even where we are not, we have representatives there. Why don't we find out exactly into details what each other does, so that the next time you thought of doing something or you think of doing something, you want to look within the chamber, within your members, within your family fraternity, to find out what I can get from amongst us before you look outside.
As entrepreneurs, we focus on profits. But today, I want to make it the other way around. And what I want us to focus on is our well-being. Our well-being before profits. The first thing we need to consider as entrepreneurs is our intellectual capabilities. The world is changing so fast that as part of your well-being, you have to be abreast with the times. And you can only do that by increasing your intellectual capabilities. The second well-being is your physical and environmental well-being. Your physical well-being is about your health. And as we say, health is what? Wealth. So if you make all the profits and you are wealthy and you are not healthy, work done is zero. As my mother would say, when you baby other. Thank you and God bless.
Walking in here, I was impressed with what I saw. I mean, I'm sure by now the picture has changed, but at least from the little I saw, I realized that Ghana, there's a lot that we have to show to the world. And as we move into the CF Continental Free Trade Area regime, I believe that we need to do more to get a fair share of what this new program has to offer. And the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, as Grace said, we also cater for Ghanaian businesses. You know, in the past, because companies had to register before they could enjoy exemptions, they felt that it was only foreigners. But now, let me assure you that we've taken the step to put it in our law. We say that we must register all businesses. So you don't have to say that it's only the foreign investors who enjoy the benefits, especially the duty exemption. I always hear that business or company. So if you are registered with the GIPC, you can enjoy this benefit. And as we try to scale up your investments, one of the things we do is to promote joint venture partnerships, either with fellow Ghanaians or foreign partners. And this is what we do through our joint venture programs. And to facilitate this, we prepare, we have a project catalog, so I invite all of you here to come to the GIPC. We have sector specialists so that you profile your company and then add it to what we have in the project catalog. This is on our website, so it can be accessed 24/7. And when we are traveling we carry these catalogs along so that we tell the world what we have to offer as far as specific investment opportunities are concerned.
You know, all the gates have been opened for people all over the world to do business in almost an unaffected way. A lot of the roadblocks and the tariffs and things that prevented people from coming in are now being removed. And they are going to flock in with their businesses and in their services, which puts a lot of pressure on you in the sense that you are now forced to compete at an even higher scale. And that's a lot of efforts that you have to put in. Not that you are not good, but because you have to better your standards to make sure that the goodness and the benefits of the free trade area endures also to you. You are now going to open the horizon not only in Ghana, but also outside Ghana. Just as others come in, they are also trying to compete in other countries. And how are you better able to do this? Unless you are able to do what you are doing now better, and then get on and be a real champion that you want to be. Unfair trade practice are issues such as people coming with subsidized goods from their countries. And so by the time the goods get provided here, they are already cheaper than what you are selling. And therefore that undercuts your efforts. The GITC has been set in place. The Ghana International Trade Commission has set by the government for the past 2 years to look into these matters, because the WTO, who is the champion of free trade, that gives us the avenue that where we are able to investigate and realize that a product coming from some country to this country has been subsidized by their home country, and therefore makes their products cheaper than what you are doing. That is undercutting your efforts. So you are able to raise measures to counter that. So that is why we are here. It's also to do with dumping, where, for instance, within a short period of time, say about 6 months or a year, you already find that a certain product has been dumped into this country in large quantities, which reduces the price and also make your products unattractive, because you are paying the taxes, you are paying everything, and so your efforts are not realized. So that's why GITC is here. We are open to take your complaints. We are open to do investigations with you and to make sure that all of us, and I mean all of us, benefit from what is coming.
I want to tell you that Chamber is the right place to be. Shaba has been Shaba. I can tell you, basically, Chamber built me up. If we talk about the networking, it is about the Chamber. If we talk about opportunities, it's about the Chamber. When I was entering the Chamber, I was just set at Shaba with one shop. When I got to the Chamber, I went through the mill, I became the president, I became the Pan-African president. I was exposed to a lot of things that I was one day privileged, a village boy from Nkoko, to speak at the United Nations on African industrialization. That day, I worked like a baby, because from a village in the eastern region, if it has not been the Chamber, how would I have been there? So I think we have more to offer to the Chamber at this point in time. And we'll try our best to avail ourselves to offer whatever we can to serve the people of this Chamber. Thank you.
For us in the Chamber, the Ghana Beyond Aid is very critical to us. Because we believe that the success of the Ghana Beyond Aid depends on the success of the private sector and not the politician. It is on that ground that the Chamber was called to be part of the committee that put the charter, the Ghana Beyond Aid charter together. And I was part of it together with the president. But one thing that we push for is to be able to build the capacity of the private sector of Ghana to be able to produce and export. For over 60 years, we've been depending on import of several goods. And we as citizens have also decided to enjoy these imported goods at the expense of our country. We import everything, but I always cry that the cedi is depreciating. We have to change the structure of our economy by making sure that we produce what we consume and reduce our import and export the excess and not even more to get foreign revenue to strengthen our local currency. So we are very much into that, and I'm so happy about the theme for today. And together we are all going to work towards making Ghana a better Ghana. But let me also add my voice to the continental free trade area, because it's a word in the town, everybody is talking about it. We've created a bigger market of 1.2 billion, with a market of over $3 trillion. But the question I keep on asking myself It's as individual businesses that we are here. Ask yourself, are you ready to enter into that market? Is your product or your services meeting that international standard? Can you enter alone or you need a partner? These are the questions that I want us to take home and ponder over as we move around the stands and find answers to that. If you need a partner, this is the opportunity to look for the partner. Because somebody else also needs you to team up to enter into that market. The competition is very strong, very keen now. It's now not the 29 million people that we have in Ghana. Ethiopia, they have positioned themselves. Morocco, they have positioned themselves. Egypt, they have positioned themselves. Ghana, have we positioned ourselves? Thank you very much.